Hello, everybody, and welcome back to, is this episode 4? I think it's episode 4 of my Minecraft Let's Play series. Last episode, we got some, oh, that didn't work. Oops. We got some elytra, so we're zipping around. And there's no real good use for elytra if you don't have, check it out over here. Any will be in there. No, a creeper farm. Yeah, so only creepers can spawn in here because of the trapdoors in the roof and the carpets on the floor prevent spiders. So it's only creepers that spawn in there. I'm sure it's safe to go in. Yeah. We had a couple explosions. For some reason, they were able to get close enough to them, so I had to make it a 3 wide gap to fall down. You can see it used to be 2. I had to make it a 3 wide gap to fall down instead of 2. Well, I guess I could have made this full block and then have it be 2, but yeah, I don't know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Because I went AFK for a bit and I only had like 2 gunpowder, and it was because almost immediately a creeper blew it up. So that happened. Anyway, all the creepers just fall down here and land on some campfires and on top of hoppers. But yeah, so it's not the most efficient thing. I got only about 1 stack of gunpowder from it from an AFK session for like an hour. But that being said, I haven't lit up anywhere. I didn't build it out in the ocean with like an AFK platform or anything crazy like that. It's only 1 level. I'd like to add more levels to it. It's pretty easy to build. It's just, you know, a platform. The only like annoying resource to gather, honestly, is the wool to make the carpets. That's the only annoying part. But yeah, I wanted to build it here where my main base is going to be. So my base, I've already started, not started building the base, but started planning out for it. I wonder if I can land on top of this nether portal. It's kind of primarily be on the side of that mountain, which it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be big, because initially when I thought of that idea, I was like, oh, I can't not make it on the side of the mountain. I love making builds on the side of a mountain, and I'm gonna do it again. But all our little farms and little builds and stuff like that are all gonna be dotted all around here and out in the island. We'll probably connect this a bit better, so it's more of a peninsula, and we'll have, of course, we'll have other stuff dotted around. But yeah, I have a pretty good idea of how we're gonna at least lay out the first few blocks of what my main base will be, because I'm starting to outgrow that little house. But first and foremost, I want to get our nether portal set up out here. So I don't actually remember if I showed you guys this last time, but I did pick a location for our nether portal for this main area. Sort of inconvenient, but when you have elytra, there isn't really such a thing as inconvenient location. You can get around so fast. But yeah, I'd like to, at the end of this peninsula, have like a cool bridge that goes out, and then nether portal sort of on this little build out in the I guess it's river that wraps around. But yeah, I did also connect it up with our old nether. Oh, whoa, 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 oh my goodness, oh my gosh, ouch. Yeah, but that's our portal to our old base, and that's the portal to our new one, so it's not a huge difference. And we will be able to at least partially use our already established tunnels. So that's the tunnel that I think goes to the end zombie spawner. And eventually I'll have a amethyst farm. Oh yeah, I did set up the zombie spawner fully. So I have that up and functioning. I guess I'll go show you that now. I come out. Oh. So yeah, this is the amethyst. Oh, yep. And the zombie spawner is literally directly above it. So it's actually kind of convenient because I'll be able to, if I ever want to AFK at the zombie spawner, I don't know why I would, but I guess if I put like an auto clicker on and put up a beacon, I don't know. Then I could also AFK for some amethyst shards. But yeah, so I guess I'll show you guys what it looks like. I mean, it's a zombie spawner. You've all seen them. I think I have all of the resources I need to make the sort of nether portal islandy kind of thing that I have thought about doing. Such is the least fun part of Minecraft. Breaking obsidian. Alright, so I don't actually know how tall I want to make it. So I guess before I lay down a bunch of obsidian and keep having to tweak it, I guess I'll do the border first. I'll start kind of like this. I think I want the main thing to be dark oak. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's the right height. So then, let me just move this out of the way. Can I put this underwater? Yeah, okay, that works. Just to add some texturing, I'm just going to sprinkle in some spruce logs and some gray terracotta. Just to make it look not so uniform. Yeah. Yeah, I think once we get the rest of the border in, it'll look a bit more put together. How does that look? Just for a shape. Yeah, I think I like that shape. I think that shape's okay. Doesn't look like it's big enough. Doesn't look like it wraps out around enough. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that better. I think I definitely like the left side better. I thought it would be cool to have it wrap all the way in. Or start to wrap in, I mean. But no, I think that looks much cooler. Alright, so I think we have the rough outline. Now, I don't even have the blocks on me. But now we're going to sort of wear it down, make it look a little more ruined. Some diorite. And what's it called? Calcite. And it'll sort of go diorite more toward the bottom, and then calcite, and then at the very top, it'll be that nice concrete. Yeah, something along those lines. I like that. I'm a fan of that. I'm gonna round out the sloped edges a bit, at least toward the bottom. I'll be able to use diorite slabs and stairs, and maybe even throw some diorite walls in there toward the bottom. That way it's not just, you know, a perfectly vertical wall. It's a little thicker at the bottom. Yeah, I like that. I think that is a great... I think that's a great start. Yeah, I think I like that. I like that. This kind of looks like a heart, but not when you're down at its level. What you got for me? Oh, I thought that was gonna be a sponge. I'll take the leads, good sir. I'm not sure why the video cut off for a sec. I don't know. That was weird. And he must have. I think he had some errands to run. I think he just left. Well, all things considered, I think it looks a little more lame than I thought it was going to. To be honest, It looks good when you're at its level, but from up here, it's not anything jaw-dropping really. Yeah, I just did this little bridge, just a little thing. And then I thought it would look cool with the shroom lights. Because shroom lights are kind of they're not a very attractive looking block. They're kind of ugly, weird orangey color that doesn't blend super well with most blocks in Minecraft. But I think it adds a nice little dash of color into it. And I sort of wrapped the what is this? Not crimson. Mangrove wood around so it wraps underneath. And then I'll probably, actually, now that I think of it, do a pillar right here. And whenever you do a pillar, put it all the way in the ground. How does that look? Yeah, that looks better. Like an actual bridge now, instead of it just floating there. I would now like to build sort of just a rough blueprint of what my main base is going to look like, at least for scale, just to get a feel for it and then show you guys sort of what I've been imagining. So that is sort of what I have planned. It's not okay. I wasn't sure if I had rockets selected or not. It's not exactly what I had in mind. It's kind of an odd shape. It kind of bends around that corner, and I'm not sure if this in particular is something I'm a fan of. But just the way the mountain's laid out, it really doesn't make good for exactly what I had planned. But I think once it's filled out and it's actually built and it's not just a frame that's floating there, I think it'll look better, and it'll be asymmetrical, obviously, because I don't know, this sort of geometry that we have going on here can very easily be continued just to a little circle here. So an idea I have is just right around this area is where I'd have like a big pillar tower kind of thing. Whereas that side just sort of blends in with the wall. The next day, and I did a little stuff. Some stuff. This tree is my designated. Oh, I missed it. Okay, there we go. Tree is my designated scoping spot. Still need some more dark oak. But yeah, this is sort of the frame that I'm working with. You can sort of imagine how it'll look. I still don't know what to do with that corner. Whether or not I want to make that pillar or like make another bump or something like that and make it even longer. I feel like that's too long at that point though. I quite like that. It's hard to ignore the purple sides, but I quite like that, and I think once it gets filled out it'll look even better. One other thing that I've sort of been chipping away at is, hopefully there's no ghasts. Okay. Yeah, this nether hub room, just sort of laying out the arches of the 4 direction tunnels that I'll have, and built up a wall to try and avoid gas from blowing up stuff. Kind of hard to avoid though, and I did start boring out this tunnel. I haven't quite figured out exactly what I want to do for the color, or for what blocks I want to go into that build. Obviously I'm using dark oak for the sort of the main structural bits. Okay, so this is a little weird. This is sort of my testing-y world. I don't know, I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Yeah, I don't think that looks bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the whole way down. I definitely don't want to just do this
7 tall pattern repeating all the way down. Definitely don't want to do that. Although, what would that look like? Yeah, that's too much for one pillar to go all the way down with that pattern repeating. I don't like it like that, but the fact that we have the red underneath, now I'm wondering, does this kind of block work as an accent block? It totally does. Darn. Mangrove trees are the most annoying to cut down. All right, well, we got our color palette, I guess. I probably won't use that very much. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all for watching. I think we got a lot done. We got out of our main base cranking over there. We got our nether portal thingy build over there. We got a creeper farm that needs to be expanded upon desperately. But yeah, next episode probably fill this out a bit more, get more of a sense of the block palette that we figured out also in today's episode. Oh, we did a lot. Hi. Might get working a little bit more in that nether hub and try and get a froglight farm started. Although that's a lot of stuff. That would be ambitious to all do in one episode. No promises. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.